Hey guys, this is Coach Tom at the Herndon Community Center. Today I want to talk to you about the dead bug exercise. This is one of the best fundamental deep core exercises you can do. It's great for building trunk stabilization. It's great for low back, especially if you find yourself sitting a lot during the day or if you have some low back pain. It's going to help stabilize that area. And it's a great support muscle group for the big movement exercises you might be doing in terms of your squats, deadlifts, pull-ups, overhead presses, those sort of things. We need that strong core to support those movements. The one thing I really want to emphasize here, though, is it's a slightly misunderstood exercise because it's very much an isometric exercise. It's not really about the movement. Yes, as we advance through the progressions, your arms are moving, your legs are moving, but it's not about those movements. It's about the stabilization that's happening while those movements are. Think about how it would apply down the line to a squat or a pull-up. You're moving your limbs while you're doing those exercises, but you're bracing through the core to support that movement. In a way, we call it an anti-extension exercise. We're trying to not allow the trunk to extend or the low back to cave in. We're trying to hold everything in place. If you've taken an exercise class or done workout videos online or worked with a trainer, at some point in time somebody has said, brace your core, pull your navel into your middle. This exercise helps teach you how to do that. So I'm going to drop down on the mat, give you a few tips and tricks on how to do this, and maybe point out a few places where most people go wrong with it as well. So first thing I want to do is get you down on the floor here. We're not going to get the arms and legs involved first right away. We want to just talk about how do we engage those deep core muscles. We're really talking about the TA, the transverse abdominis. It's the muscles. It's not the ones on top. It's not the abs. It's not your obliques. It's the deep underlying muscles that help support those. So what we want to do is we want to think about your navel, and we want to think about this natural curve in your low back. What I'm trying to do when I'm engaging those core muscles is I'm trying to flatten out the back, pin it to the floor, and engage those muscles by sucking down and driving that navel in towards the ground. We want to breathe through this, though. We don't want you to just tighten up and hold. So to start off with, I'm going to engage those muscles, tighten up and flatten the back against the floor, and just breathe through this. I'm just going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to pull in as I exhale to really try to engage right there. Once you've got that down, if you can do that for a good 60 seconds, that might be your first modification, your first entrance into this exercise. Once you've got that engagement and you can feel that movement, there's a little bit of a pelvic tilt that's going on here. You can feel your hip bones tilting up towards your shoulders as we flatten out that back and engage those deep core muscles. So once we're there, we've got that going. Now we can start getting into the more traditional dead bug movement where I bring the arms up overhead, and I'm going to hold tight, breathe through this as I do it, and then add single arm movement, maybe alternating arms. But again, what I'm trying not to have happen is this, right? We don't want to let it go and arch out. We've got to hold that down, keep that pelvis engaged, keep those deep core muscles locked in, and breathe through this as we do it. So that's your next level up. Once you've got the TA engaged, the navel drawn in, the back pinned, now we get the arms moving, and now here's where we can add again a leg. Either one leg at a time. I can go same side right here, or I can get both legs involved and maybe go opposite arm and leg right here. The thing is, we want to keep this nice and slow. I'm probably already moving too fast. I'm rushing through it a little bit. You see this happening a lot where arms and legs start flailing. We don't want that to again, it becomes about the movement of the arms and legs when we're really trying to stay focused here. So the slower I go, the more I get engaged, the more I try to breathe through this thing, not let that low back arch. You can see I'm working hard on this right here. Keep it slow. Right there. So, where do we do this? It's a great sort of entry exercise into your workout. So you've done your warm-up, you've done maybe some foam rolling, some SRM type of stuff. Now I want to maybe spend a little bit of time getting that deep core engagement going. If I did maybe 60 seconds at a go with just the little hip bridge, the pelvic movement, then maybe another 60 seconds with the arms or the legs, that's kind of really connected my mind and my muscle, got those core muscles engaged so that now as I move into my full workout, my big movements where arms and legs are moving together in squats and pull-ups and deadlifts and those sort of things, I've already tapped into that deep core stabilization. I'm going to be safer, I'm going to be stronger, and we're going to see gains through the roof on that.